Subscribe my channel to learn real English.
Hello everyone, this is Lita from Lita's English. Today we are going to learn some phrases for daily communication. As a beginner, you need to learn all the phrases, and if you are preparing yourself for learning English language, then it is a must for you. You will find lots of examples of these phrases being used in real life. It is better that you try to understand the meaning and how to use this phrase for daily communication. And please, if you learned something from this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe with notification, which means a lot for me. So now let's get started to know how this phrase actually works in a sentence. Our today's first phrase is dead tired. What actually meaning of this phrase dead tired? When someone is very tired or completely exhausted, in that case we can use this phrase dead tired. Actually, after a long tiring day, we feel very tired and exhausted. In that case, you can use this phrase dead tired. Well, how to use this phrase? Isn't it interesting? I'll show you how to use this phrase in a sentence. Well, I am dead tired after working 16 hours at stage. So this is how actually you can use this phrase dead tired. Our next, that means number 2 phrase is in the long run. Oftentimes we see that finally, eventually, ultimately, this is how we actually say the end of anything, any situation. So we can use this phrase in the long run when we assume that something will be happen in near future. In that case, you can use this phrase in the long run. Well, next one is to get rid of. Number 3. This one is very interesting, and you will find you'll find many people who use this phrase to get rid of. What's the meaning of this phrase? Well, you can use this phrase when something terrible is happening to you and you want to be relieved from this. In that case, you can use this phrase to get rid of. Well, next phrase is my favorite one, and I love to use this and used to use this actually. I hope you will also love this phrase. Well, be my guest. What actually the meaning of this phrase? Well, that means you are inviting someone to do something. That means literally we can say that when you permit someone or somebody to do something, in that case you can say him or her that be my guest. So here is an example for you. Well, if anyone wants to learn English, please be my guest. So this is how you can use this phrase be my guest. Well, number 5 is very interesting. Easy come, easy go. What actually this means? Well, you will find different type of people around you who actually loves to spend their money and they lead a very lavish life. Actually, they are totally carefree about spending money or possession. In that case, you can use this phrase easy come, easy go. Well, next phrase is very common, but I will try to show you something different from here. Oftentimes we use occasionally, sometimes, or rarely. In that case, you can use this phrase like this way. Every now and then. Every now and then. You can use this phrase to say occasionally, sometimes. This is how you can use this phrase, and this is very common when you are talking in English. So try to use this phrase every now and then. Next phrase is to be in the way. You can use this phrase when someone's presence make you very annoyed, or someone's action that actually make obstacles to when you stop things to do properly. In that case, you can use this phrase in the way. So when someone gets in the way, that means they make you annoyed, one kind of hindrance or obstacle. So this is how actually you can use this phrase in the way. Well, next one is very interesting, that is keep in mind. Keep in mind is very realistic and very natural, and you'll find lots of people around you who are very used to use this phrase. And actually this phrase means a reminder or a warning, that when something is very important and you want to say someone that he should not forget the thing which is very important. In that case, you can use this phrase keep in mind. So please try to use this phrase for your regular conversation, so that once you will find yourself that in an advanced level. Well, our next phrase is no big deal. Oh, that means no biggie. So you can use this phrase, and that means you want to say someone that there is nothing to worry and everything is under control, everything is all right. So nothing is troublesome actually. So in that case, you can say no problem. That means no problem, no big deal. That means no problem. Well, if we talk about next phrase, we can talk about know the ropes. That means this one is also interesting, and you will find this type of phrase that are using available in your society. So you can use this phrase know the ropes. That means when somebody knows to do something very properly. So in that case, you can use this phrase know the ropes. Here is an example for you. Well, this example is like that we need a skilled employee who knows the ropes. So this is how you can use this phrase. Well, next phrase is get in touch with. You can use this phrase to say that to become sensitive to. So when you want to say someone to become sensitive, in that case you can use get in touch with. Well, our next phrase is fool around. Fool around is actually means when someone acts something a very childish way or silly way to make someone laugh. So this is how actually you can use this phrase fool around. Well, next phrase is quite interesting, and you have to remember this phrase, the oars come to oars. Actually, this phrase means an unexpected, unpleasant situation that may come, that may happen. So this is how you can use all these phrases for your daily communication. And that's all for today, and see you later in my next class.